It's illegal. And that it is. We'll be back.
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Sign him up for the Box of Bait Club and he'll never be hungry again. The Box of Bait Club is a brand new dream come true for every fisherman. Something new and different in your tackle box every month. Every month, another excuse to get outside and do what you love. Don't let this one get away. The Box of Bait Club is currently accepting a limited number of pre-orders with subscriptions starting at $39.95 per month. Find out more now. Log on to boxofbaitclub.com.
I'm just so happy my father had a chance to see his kids before he passed. I just want to say thank you.
When her father fell ill, the American Red Cross was able to help get Veronica's brother home from the Navy to speak to his father one last time. It's thanks to your donations that we can connect military families when they need it most. Please donate today at redcross.org.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare? Having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom133.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom133.com. Go to freedom133.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom133.com.
Attention business owners. We know that owning a business means getting things done right now. So if your right now list includes a new building, call the Right Now Company. General Steel. We can design a building for your business quickly and save you thousands of dollars. That's right, thousands. You may think General Steel only builds large projects or that you can't afford General Steel quality. Well, check these prices. How about a 40 by 60 foot building for under $22,000? Or even a 50 by 100 for under $35,000? That's right, a 5,000 square foot building for under $35,000. And these buildings all have General Steel quality. Best of all, you can still order a building and have it delivered in time to build this year. How's that for right now? So if your right now list includes a new building, call the Right Now Company, General Steel.
800-393-5756. 800-393-5756. 800-393-5756. That's 800-393-5756.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Boy, man, I had a rough night's sleep. Boy, I got a letter from the IRS yesterday and I just couldn't sleep. Man, I'm dying here. Somebody help me.
IRS problems affect more than just your finances. If you're ready to take back control of your life and you owe more than $10,000, you need to call the tax doctor. Their expert staff can immediately protect you from the IRS and state collectors and get you the best possible tax settlement guaranteed. The IRS has recently released new programs geared in helping struggling taxpayers, where you may qualify to settle your tax debt and wipe out up to 85% or more of what you currently owe. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, call the tax doctor right now. See if you qualify to pay less. 800-989-1694. 800-989-1694. 800-989-1694. Again, 800-989-1694.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Back for hour number 2 here on the Rod Eccles Show. I am, of course, still your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. The call-in number that you can call is 603-835-3224. Again, that's 603-835-3224. If you had an issue with my last segment there, go ahead, give me a call and tell me why I might be wrong about you in particular. One of the things that I did, I had to go to New York, and one of the things I always do when I head out to and I chastise myself because I do this almost every time. Because for all of you that have listened, if you're an ecclesiastite, you know that I'm a cigar enthusiast. I like cigars, and don't even try to come at me with it. Well, those are just so unhealthy. Look, I can have a vice or two. I'm just gonna. People tell me I do not look my age. They tell me I look, honestly, I get an average age of early 30s. That's not me saying it. And I know, and I say it's kind of a problem. I know a lot of people say it's not, but understand that when you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and you continually get carted to buy alcohol, that's a problem. Well, that's what happened to me. And you can say it's a blessing in disguise, but hello, I don't live the pure quote unquote life. I like cigars. I like smoking a pipe every now and then, and that's the real legal pipe, not the wacky tobacco type of pipe crap. My dad smoked a pipe as long as I could. As far as I know, it was probably all his adult life, just about. So, and I'm healthy as an ox. I do try to eat right, and I get my veggies and my fruits, and that 5-a-day crap. They changed the government changed the food pyramid again. So anybody out there who's trying to follow the governmental guidelines on nutrition and food, you're an idiot. Stop it right now, because the government's going to put you in an early grave. I'm not being facetious. I'm being serious as a heart attack on that. They have no clue. There are a bunch of idiots up there that try to they change these stupid guidelines, every couple of years, as if your body's supposed to change. Mankind, oh yeah, the guidelines have to change because, humankind our DNA has changed, so it means that we should have different. No, you have the same stupid, just do what you want. Do it in moderation. I mean, I'm not like if most of this audience probably doesn't know who George Burns is, but I'm not like a George Burns. I don't have cigars every day. There are some people out there that do. I don't smoke them every day. Well, one, it's because I'm not rich and wealthy, so I can't afford to buy these things and smoke them like they're cigarettes. It's ridiculous. It's not the whole point of them anyway. But when I go to New York, I usually bring along 2 cigars. It's a 5.5 hour trip for me. And 2 cigars covers it. No, you can't get. I know some people say, "Well, why don't you get those real long ones, Rod?" That you can. Well, because they're usually cheaper tobacco. For one, you can't smoke it all at once because it starts to get really nasty towards the halfway mark. You get past the halfway mark of those really long ones, and then the cigar starts to get nasty. And if you can, I know some people they buy these real extra long ones. The I call them rifle barrels because they're so freaking long, and they chop them in half with a cigar cutter, and then they have 2. But now you're wasting that much more. Just buy a regular size cigar in my book. I've had the rifle barrel long ones before, and that's why I know you can't smoke the whole thing from beginning to end, because it gets kind of nasty once you get past because the oils and everything, they build up and it starts to burn and the yuck. For me, anyway. And those of you who smoke cigars, you know what I'm talking about. So I brought 2 along. But I do this all the time. I always, because I don't know the schedule of the cigar shop. They're in queue, and you'd think I would learn this by now. But I brought 2 along, so yeah, that covers me on my trip there. But now I don't have any on the trip back. And that trip on the thruway New York between Albany and Utica is some of the most boring highway that I've ever encountered and I've been on some boring highways, but that's one of the most boring sections of highway that I've ever been on. So it's kind of good to have something to keep your mind occupied instead of just like you fall kind of drone out. But I always forget when that guy in North Syracuse, the cigar shop, is open. And I'm usually leaving on a Sunday. Well, yesterday was Monday. But because I was leaving town, I was thinking it was Sunday and that he wasn't open. But after I got on the highway and got like an hour away, I realized, today's Monday. But I should bring enough to cover my return trip, should I not? But this is the kind of, even I do something repetitively stupid. I know it's going to be difficult to buy a good cigar while I'm in Syracuse when I leave. So why don't I bring enough for my return trip? I don't know. Just old stupid habits that you do that are sometimes hard to break. So I understand how hard, if you're in the habit of not voting when your candidate is not nominated, I understand how hard that type of a habit is to break. But you got to understand, this is not like smoking a cigar. You got to break your non-voting habit. You really do. Just saying. You really got to break that habit. And if you like cigars, go ahead and smoke cigars. I don't care. You like pipes, smoke them. I don't like cigarette smoke. I don't. I think cigarettes stink. And I know a lot of people say, well, cigars stink. I don't think cigars stink. I think cigars smell great. But you'd be hard pressed to find anybody who says cigarettes smell great. Really. But you get a lot of people who think that cigars smell good. And even more people think certain pipe tobaccos smell great.